So what it actually is, it's a easy tool to start with sock yarn when you have the ribber in place. It's just this hook that's very narrow, that's that length. And it's designed, instead of being underneath, reaching up in, which is a bit of extra work to try to manage between the stitches you need to do, it actually is something that is narrow enough to fit within the space of the height of your ribber. So it makes it so much easier to use. Here's an example. I have scrap on the machine, and in this example, I want to take this scrap that's cut off screen, and I want to take it and put it down inside. So the usual way to do this, like I said, is to use some kind of latch up inside, try to reach somewhere. I'm going to put the hook side down. I'm just trying to figure out where the heck it is, and then kind of pull up through and pull it down. That's a lot of work. So this is an easier way. So what a person would do as this way of using it is, I've worked so that the last stitch before my 3 o'clock is closed, as I would normally when I'm switching to sock yarn. I would just simply take the yarn off, the scrap yarn off my off the yarn carrier, and because this machine is the way it is, you just get it out of the way. And now you could possibly see that there very easily. The last stitch before 3 o'clock is down, and this scrap yarn is ready to go down. So all I want to do is simply take the non-hook end. One end is hook, one end is just this blunt wire, and put it in the area that I will want to start the sock yarn. And just what I also do is I put one hand inside the machine underneath, and I just guide it so it's not stabbing any previous knitting that's there. And I'm just kind of directing it so it goes straight underneath the machine. So I'm just holding it underneath the machine. And all you gotta do is now take, because I have it exactly where I want it to be, is just take the yarn and your hook and just kind of bring it right down. And that's how easy it is to use. Very quick. So it's so much easier to go from top down than bottom up. And that's it. So thank you.